Welcome back Pokefans to Pokémon Shield Nuzlocke Challenge Part 7. And it has been quite a nice challenge till now. Last episode we did make our way to Stow on site, and this episode I'm actually hoping to train up my Pokemons as well as get my 2 new encounters, which you might remember I skipped from Galar Mine 1 as well as the wild area. So I'm actually quite ready. Last episode we did unfortunately lose Gyarados, one of the really good team members that I was actually hoping to keep until the last. Anyway, we do have to make up for it, so I've gone ahead and added Sirizapede into our team, but as you can see it's at level 26. I do have to actually go ahead and train up my team members a bit as well. So let me go ahead and make my way to Galar Mine 1. And I will actually try and see if we do get the encounter for the Pokemon that I do want to add to my team as well. And I did actually think that going to Turffield would be a easier way to come to Galar Mine 1. So that's the reason why I'm actually in the exit. But I do have a few issues. You might remember that we do have a Corcoal that will actually follow through here, and I didn't want to actually waste my encounter over there. Luckily we were able to find a Drillbur. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And since I did encounter it, I'll go ahead and catch this one. This is not gonna be directly going into my team, but if I do lose any more of my team members, I might have to actually add a Drillbur into my team. As you might know, I have already lost at least 2 to 3 routes worth of encounters because of being clumsy, and I'm actually hoping I don't lose any more. Anyway, luckily we were able to easily catch this Drillbur. I'm pretty happy. Now I do have an encounter from the wild area as well, so I'll actually make my way over there. And let's see what Pokemon that I can actually catch from there today. Alright, so here I am at the entrance of wild area. I'm actually trying to see if there is any of these dens that are closer by. I'll also go ahead and pick up some of these items as I'm going around. This is actually the first time I'm actually exploring the wild area. You might remember the last time we did make our way directly to Motostop. I'll also go ahead and collect all of these berries on my way. I haven't been too lucky with these berries, but today it seems to be a good day, and I have been getting some really good berries right here. Anyway, let me quickly run around and see if we do get some more items. And we do have a few of them over there, but they are actually too far. I'm just trying to see if there is anyone near, and if any of them contain the Pokemon that I think I do want to get. Unfortunately, the den right over there is not open, the one which actually houses all the dragon type Pokemons. You might remember I really like dragon type Pokemon, so I was hoping that we would get one. And here we have another item. Let me pick it up, and it's a wishing piece. Oh my god, alright. So this means that I can actually go ahead and get a dragon type Pokemon now. So let me make my way over there. And this is actually really lucky. I was not expecting that wishing piece to be there. And it's actually helping me get the Pokemon that I really need in this whole team. Let me actually quickly just interact with this den. And I'm actually really excited for this one. This den will always make sure that you get a part dragon type Pokemon, so I don't care which one I get, I just need a dragon type Pokemon in my team. So let's see what we got. Alright, so wishing piece has been put into the den, and we are gonna get a Trapinch. Not bad. That's a really good Pokemon, and it's part ground type as well, which is one of the typings that I really needed. So let me quickly go ahead and try to catch this one. I'm really happy the way things turned out over here. I was not expecting that wish piece. But we were quite lucky today and we are gonna be catching a Trapinch. I think the other Pokemons that you would get here is Gloomy, or I think maybe Noibat sometimes, Axew. But I think Trapinch was really good as I don't really have its typing in my team. I already have a flying type, or just a dragon type wouldn't really help me that much. But having a part ground and dragon type is gonna be helping us a lot. So let me go ahead and try to catch this one. I did choose Dreadnought, which would make it much easier to actually defeat the Trapinch, who is currently only ground type. I believe Trapinch usually evolves around level 30, so we do have some time to actually get there. This Trapinch, since it's actually in the beginning of the game, I think it will be around level 15, so I do have to train it up. Which anyway, I do have to train up my team members as well, so I'll go ahead and do that after catching this one. And let's go ahead and catch it. So we were able to easily defeat it. I'll go ahead and use a Dusk Ball, which will actually make sure that we have a higher chance to actually catch this Trapinch. I really need it. And let's see if we can catch it right here. Alright, so this was a quite lucky encounter. And I'm actually gonna make sure that this Trapinch is evolved, or at least near evolution when we're going to the 4th gym. And we have caught it. Alright, so that's the encounter for the wild area. And I don't really have to worry too much as we have got a really good Pokemon. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I guess I can just go ahead and quickly train up my Pokemons. And I'll see you guys in Stone Side. While training up my Pokemons, Sizzlipede over here is actually evolving. So finally I'm gonna have a Centiskorch, which I have never used in my team till now. This is really exciting and I'm really happy that we were able to get this Pokemon in our team as well. And this Pokemon is gonna be helping us a lot in the future battles, so I'm really happy on that. Now I did go ahead and level up all of my team members, and as you can see, some of them are level 33 and some others are at level 35. This is pretty good, so we can actually go ahead and challenge the gym as well. But before that, I'm actually ready to go ahead and collect all the items in store one side, as well as battle Hop in this episode, which we will have the battle soon. I guess this battle with Hop is a bit tougher for me, and I have never felt it and being easier till now. Even when I've played by myself, I did feel that some of his Pokemons were a bit trickier to take down. But I think with this current team that I'm having in this Nuzlocke challenge, we should be able to easily defeat him. Anyway, here we have the Rocky Helmet, which is a very useful item according to me. I really like to equip this on one of my Pokemons, so let me quickly go ahead and do that. Since Shell Bell is not really helping Pancham too much, I thought I should just go ahead and equip it with the Rocky Helmet. Now that that's over, there is one more item to pick up, and we do have to go back of this building, climb on that ladder. There is a chance of trading another Pokemon right here on Stone Side, which I'm not gonna be doing for now. This is another encounter that I'm just gonna be skipping for now, and maybe on a later stage, if it's necessary, I will come back. Alright, let me jump down and pick up the TM right here, which is Venoshock. This TM is really helpful for the 5th gym, so it's quite nice that we have it right here. Anyway, I am actually ready for the 4th gym as well. Most of my Pokemons do know a dark type move, and I think it's gonna be pretty easy. Anyway, one more item right here, and now we are actually ready to battle Hop. I did go back and heal my Pokemons once more, and we are ready for this battle. Alright, Hop will have a water type Pokemon in the beginning, so I've gone ahead and switched out Pikachu in the front, just to make sure that we have the advantage to take it down immediately. Let's go ahead and see how this battle goes. Now he does have a lot of different Pokemons than his usual ones. I think he doesn't have his main Pokemon Wooloo either. So we will be seeing some really cool Pokemons which he will mix up in a later stage. So I'm actually quite excited for this one. And let's see how this battle will actually go through. Alright, he is quite worried about his battling style, but I'm glad that he's actually out of his depression. The point where he was not really ready to battle anyone, and thankfully he is now. At least through this battle he will continue on and we will be able to cheer him up as well. Here we go. So he does have a Cramorant in the beginning, which is a water and flying type, same like Gyarados. So we should be able to take it down in one hit with help of Pikachu, as long as my Pikachu is moving first. I'll go ahead and use Discharge as it doesn't really matter. And since I was fast, I was able to easily take it down. Alright, so that's cool. Let's see what he brings out next, and we'll switch out accordingly. Sandyscourge is now at level 34. This is pretty good. We are at a really good level for the 4th gym as well. You might know that the last Pokemon in the 4th gym is going to be a Gengar, which is at level 36. So the level up for my Pokemons right now are pretty good for that gym battle. Anyway, he has brought out a Silicobra, which is another Pokemon that I have never used till now. I just wish that right now over here would learn a different water type move. Water Gun is no use anymore. I think I should go ahead and check out with the move learner in the Pokemon Center and see if he learns actually another new move. Anyway, it's time to actually switch out, since that dig would actually do a lot of damage on my Dreadnought. I did choose Corvisquire, who's actually around the level to evolve as well. So I do want to get it a level higher. And we should be able to take it down with a Drill Peck right here. Okay, never mind. He did use a Super Potion. Alright, I guess we do have to take it down in 2 more hits. Using a Super Potion right there was quite useless, as it doesn't really do that much damage. And we are easily able to take down the Silicobra. Alright, cool. Let's see which Pokemon is gonna be next. Corvisquire and Trapinch have level up to once. That is pretty cool. He is gonna be bringing out Drizzle. Then I do have to switch out back to either Pikachu. I guess I didn't have my Twerky in the team right now, which is fine. I did want to actually train up some other Pokemons. Since we do have Drizzle here, I should be able to take it down with a Discharge. And it is at level 33, which is quite closer to my level. We were able to actually take it down. Alright, so I was a bit nervous over there, but we didn't take any damage. Alright, now the Pikachu that I have won't be unfortunately evolving. It's gonna be a Pikachu forever. So that's one of the disadvantage of having just this Pikachu. Even though it does have the Gigantamax form. Anyway, I did decide to switch out to Trapinch. I think this is the first time we're actually using it in a battle, since we did catch it in the wild area. And he is going to be bringing out his Toxel. Not bad. I really wish I had used my Toxel, which would have made the 5th gym much easier. But without it now, I do have to depend on a few of my Pokemons who I think should be able to take it easily. Anyway, I did use Sandtomb and we were able to take down the Toxel in one hit. Alright, so that was pretty cool. And we have defeated Hop once again. I think his battles are getting a bit tougher and tougher. But with the current team members, I believe we can actually easily take him down. Anyway, now that we have defeated him, we can finally make our way to the 4th gym. I'm really excited. Since this is Shield, we will have a Ghost type gym. If it's Sword, it's gonna be a fighting type. I think having Shield is much easier. I think I would rather deal with a bunch of Ghost type Pokemons than fighting type. So we are actually quite prepared for the 4th gym. And it seems like Hop is excited and his strength is back. I'm really glad that we were able to cheer him up as well. And now that we have done that, here is Opal, who is actually the 5th gym leader. We are gonna be soon going against her as well. And I think her Pokemons are the toughest other than the 3rd gym, since she does have all fairy types. And especially if you have a team like mine where there is no poison type Pokemons or steel type Pokemons, it's gonna be a bit tougher to defeat her. Anyway, let me quickly climb up this ladder right here, and there is another item that we can actually pick up. So let me quickly pick this one up. This is a cracked pot. I'm just picking it up just in case we catch the particular Pokemon which actually uses this for the evolution in the next route. And I'll go ahead and also just heal up my Pokemons as well. Well, at the last minute I did decide to bring my Twaki back into the team and switch out Pikachu, since Pikachu doesn't really have any dark type moves. But while I was actually training it up, my Trapinch right here actually evolved into Vibrava, which means that it will finally have a better dragon type move. Dragon Breath is so much better than any of those 2 ground type moves, so I guess I can actually go ahead and switch them out as well. Mud Slap is doing literally nothing, so I'll just go ahead and switch that out. And now that we have a proper ground type Pokemon as well as a proper dragon type Pokemon, I'm really happy about that. Let me quickly show you guys the level up that I have actually done. Now, as you can see, all of them are at level 34. I'm not gone ahead and trained up any other Pokemons, just the Twaki as well as Vibrava. I believe Twaki will be evolving in 2 more levels, so I guess I'll go ahead and evolve him over here as well. Well, Twaki did evolve at level 35, which is actually perfect because I didn't really want him to be level 36. Anyway, now that we finally have fully evolved Twaki into a Rillaboom, I'm really excited for this one. It really gets some good moves and it's a strong team member for my team. Alright, it's actually learning drum beating, which I guess I'll switch out for Branch Poke. And we are actually finally ready for the 4th gym. All of my Pokemons are gonna be at level 35. I've just made sure I'm not over leveling my team just to make sure that there is a bit of a challenge for these gyms. Anyway, let me quickly heal up my Pokemons as well and we can actually challenge the 4th gym. Alright, here we go. I'm really excited for this gym battle. And the gym challenge over here is quite unique and fun. It actually reminds me of those old games. And just before entering, I'll go ahead and talk to this guy. We do get a heavy ball, which is quite free. And now that we have got it, we can actually move on. Alright. And thankfully, most of my Pokemons do have the dark type moves. So I think even if I get switched out, I should be able to easily take down. And here we are, ready with the gym challenge clothes. And we will be entering. The NPC has just wished us to do our best, which we will definitely do. And we do get the instructions as well on how these things work. But it has been quite puzzling as to how these pillars are still standing with the ominous look in the below. Alright, so here we are and let's see. We do have to actually ride on these cups and try to actually manipulate them with our control sticks just to make sure that we don't spin too much. Apparently we get thrown out if we spin too much, which I I have never found that out. I mean, that has never happened to me, and I guess you do have to be quite lucky to get thrown out of it. Anyway, the first one is quite easy. I like to challenge myself to not hit those side walls too much, but as you can see, it does happen sometimes. Anyway, here we have our first gym challenger, and let's see which Pokemons he has. Alright, gym challenger Clive, or gym trainer, I mean. He has a Punkaboo, not bad. I do have Scotch in the beginning, so this is a really good matchup. I'll go ahead and try using Bug Bite to see how much damage that does. Bug Bite did do a lot of damage, and that was not bad. Now here is another new move that I have never used myself, nor I have never even seen it till now. Anyway, he did actually go ahead with his Shadow Sneak. That didn't really do too much damage on me, but now that it's becoming super effective, I think this is due to the Trick or Treat move. We might have to switch out Scotch. Thankfully, it did become level 35 right here. I have gone ahead and equipped it with the leftovers. This should be really helpful. And he's actually bringing out a Phantom. Alright, I think I can actually take down this Phantom with ease since I do have Flame Wheel and Bug Bite, which both are quite effective on the Phantom. And we were able to take it down in one hit. Alright, Phantom is another Pokemon that I have never used, mostly because of its evolution line, which is much tougher. Seems like he has another Pokemon which is going to be a Punkaboo, so I'll go ahead and switch out. This time I'll go into the Rillaboom, which I think this is the first time I'm actually using it against a battle. Let's see how it does. And we should be able to take it down. I'll try using Knockoff. This move is pretty good if the opposite Pokemon is holding a item. Anyway, we were able to take the Punkaboo down, and we have won this battle. Alright, that was pretty cool. I guess we'll be going back and sitting on the cups to go move forward. And I'll just try not to spin too much, just to make sure that we won't have too much damage. And I like to skip some of these hands. As you can see, I just skipped a few of them over there. We are able to skip some of them, especially this one over here as well. If you have spinned it at the right time, you can actually skip a few of these hands. Alright, here we are, and we have another trainer that's coming up as well. Let's see what Pokemons he has. Now, I might have to actually heal up my team members at some point. Maybe after this battle with Line over here. She does have a Corsola, so this is one of those Pokemons that I did use. It's amazing, and unfortunately I was not able to catch it. I think the only place where you will find this Pokemon is in the wild area, and since I did get my encounter over there already, I won't be able to catch this Corsola. But it's an amazing Pokemon. You can actually try and use it. It has a lot of strategies for it as well. But let's see if we can actually defeat this Corsola. Alright, it did disable my Bug Bite, which means that I won't be able to attack it. Alright, I'll try Flame Wheel, I guess, and we can actually see how much damage we do. Not bad. I guess we do have to use another move. And it does have weak armor, which makes it much faster. And of course it has a rock type move, why not? Of course it does. And it also increases its attack. This is ridiculous. I mean, it just got a stat boost for all of its stats because of one's ancient power. But if I use this move, I never seem to get it. Anyway, I think we should be able to take it down over here. So I did decide to actually stay on the field. And And we will be taking down the Corsola. So this Corsola is not bad, but the gym leader will have a evolved form of it, so we should be a bit careful. I guess I should have tried using a dark type move immediately, which obviously I did not. Anyway, it seems like Pancham is learning another move, and it is actually at level 36. I believe after this gym battle, it's the time to actually evolve Pancham. It's already over leveled, and being a Pancham is really not going to work out after this, especially the next gym. So I am actually deciding to evolve it. Anyway, here we have another maze, and this turn I was not able to actually switch out, so I do have to come back over here and try this one again. Thankfully, all of these are gonna be automated, so all I have to do is go to the left and then try to go to the right in one turn. Alright, I feel like this gym puzzle is pretty cool. It's really easy and it's actually fun. And here we are. So this is gonna be the last gym challenger for us. Once we defeat him, we can actually enter the gym stadium. I'm really excited. I think I'll go ahead and heal up my Pokemons just before the gym battle. Of course, I did forget to switch out Sandyscorch, so I might have to do that over here. And here is the first Haunter that I've seen. So I have not seen a Haunter till now in this game. So it's pretty cool to see it over here. And of course it uses Mean Loop. Now this is really bad. I do have to take it down because my Sandyscorch is at half health. I can actually use items, but I did decide that I'll try to challenge myself and not use any items in between a battle unless it's needed. It's really needed. Unless it's really needed. Anyway, we were able to easily take down the Haunter, which is pretty good. And I think now is the time that I would just go ahead and switch out. Let's see which Pokemon we can actually bring out, just to make sure that I don't use too much of the same move and use the PP for that. Alright, I finally decided to bring out Vibrava, which I guess is the first battle for it after it actually evolved. Anyway, he is going to be bringing out a Drifblim. Okay, this is a small regret right here. As you might remember, I actually switched out my Pikachu from the team. So if I did have Pikachu, I think it would have helped over here. Anyway, that Drifblim is also scaring me as it's actually using Stockpile, which is a very dangerous move when it comes from Drifblim, especially if it tries to spit up. It will actually take down my Vibrava. Thankfully, we were able to hit it just before it actually used spit up, so we are good. And both Vibrava and Rillaboom are at level 36. We are really ready for this gym battle. Alright, so my Pokemons are in part. They are at a really good level. And I should be easily able to defeat the gym leader as well. Let me quickly heal up and we can move on. Let's quickly go ahead and enter the gym, the stadium, where we are going to be battling the 4th gym leader. And I'm actually quite nervous as usual whenever there is a gym battle. But I think we can actually pull this one through. So let's quickly enter and go ahead and challenge the 4th gym leader. So here he is. I'm really excited for this as well, as he has some really good Pokemons. Let's see which one is gonna be first. Alright. Here we are gonna be challenging the gym leader Alistair, who is gonna be a ghost type gym leader. He does have a Yamask in the beginning. Alright, so that's a pretty cool Pokemon. And I believe Yamask is part ground type. So if that's true, then Sandyscorch is the wrong choice over here. Anyway, we should see the damage that we do with Bite. And Okay, I guess it has switched up the abilities. That's pretty fine. Even with brutal swing, we are not really taking too much damage. And we have got the ability back. Since I do have leftovers, we do regain the HP back that we did lose. And we will be easily able to take down this Yamas. That is a great start to this gym battle. Alright, let's see which Pokemon he brings up next. And since Yamas is down, we should be able to get some really good XP over here. Unfortunately, Sandiscorch didn't really level up, but that's alright. I think it will level up by the end of this gym battle. And he is bringing out Corsola. So this is actually the evolved form of Corsola, which means that I do have to actually switch out. I think I'll go to Vibrava. We should be able to take care of the Corsola. And let's see how this one actually goes. I'm actually excited to see how Vibrava can do against a Ghost type. It does have two Dark type moves, and of course the Corsola is at level 35. I was actually expecting it to be at level 36, but I guess not. I did go ahead with Crunch, which will do maximum damage. And one more move should actually take down the Corsola, so that was pretty cool. And of course this still has the weak armor, which means its attack is now up. And it used Hex, which almost took down Vibrava. Okay, so that was quite a close call. I have no idea why I thought that Vibrava would do well against Corsola. But okay, let me see which Pokemon I can actually switch out. I do not want to have Vibrava out there, just to make sure that I don't, lose it at this point. Of course, it's one of the Pokemon that I really need in my team. I did decide to switch out to Dredna, who should be able to take a Hex without any issues. Of course, when I say that it did get damaged with half of its health, that is really bad. So I'm actually hoping that we take down the Corsola over here, which we do, thankfully, or else I would have lost Dredna. And Corvisquire is at level 36. Not bad. Alright, he is actually bringing out his Mimikyu, which is another Pokemon that I really like and I have never used till now. Guess I do have to switch out, and I'll go ahead and switch out to Corvisquire. Let's see how much damage he can actually do. Mimikyu does have Disguise ability, which means the first move that I actually use won't be really doing any damage. It's just gonna remove the Disguise. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and actually use Power Tip. Not that it really matters, since Mimikyu's Disguise will be just lost and nothing else. And let's see what we can do to defeat this Mimikyu. We do have to actually take it down sooner, otherwise we might have some trouble. And here is its Disguise that's gone. I'll go ahead and use Drill Peck and let's see how much damage it does. Of course, it tries to actually lower my attack, which is pretty bad since I only have physical type moves. Alright, I guess 2 more moves to take it down. There is no other choice. I can't really switch out at this point. And okay, that I really thought was a crit hit, but it's not a crit hit, and it did a lot of damage on my Corvisquire. Hoping this is not a crit, and it's a crit. Oh my god. Okay, my Corvisquire just barely survived and we were able to take down the Mimikyu. This is actually pretty close. I would have lost both Corvisquire as well as Vibrava in this gym battle if it was not for their level ups. Finally, he is going to be bringing out his Gengar, which is his top Pokemon. I don't think Rillaboom will be helping us since, Gengar is part poison type. So finally, I actually decided that I did want to either go with Scotch or Pancham, as my other Pokemons are really not in a level to actually help out over here. So I guess we are going to Scotch because why not? Pancham, I was just afraid that Pancham would not be able to stand the poison type move, that I thought I'll lose it. So the best bet is on Scotch right here, and I'm actually hoping that we win this battle against Gengar. Of course, Gengar is at level 36 and it's gonna be having a Gigantamax form. So I will have to Dynamax myself, and let's hope this Max Darkness will actually take down the Gengar, or else we are gonna be in a bit of a trouble. Other than that, I really like the Gigantamax form for Gengar. It's really amazing. It's quite unique and really creative as well. Anyway, here we have it. It looks so cool. And let's go ahead and Dynamax our Scotch, which I think is the first time we're doing this as well. I wish it had a Gigantamax form, just like how the third gym leader had. But I guess not. I guess we do have to do with just Dynamax forms for now. Anyway, here we have the Dynamax form for our Scotch. Seems like Gengar is going up first. Thankfully it used Max Darkness, which means that it doesn't really do too much damage on us. And we were able to take down the Gengar in one hit. Alright, so that was pretty cool. And I guess it was a crit hit also, so I am really not sure if we were able to take it down if it was not a crit hit. But I'm really happy that we were able to take down this gym as well. So this has been amazing. Even though we did lose Gyarados, which I am never gonna be forgetting, I'm really happy that we were able to go through the fourth gym. It was a bit challenging, but we were able to pull it through. Alright, so this is amazing. And we have, I guess we are still yet to get the gym badge, which I think we'll get right over here. Crumbs, that was ace. Here, a ghost badge. Alright, so we are getting the ghost badge. This is amazing. Alright. We are at a really good pace, and I'm really happy that all the gym battles have not been too difficult till now. And we are able to catch Pokemons up to level 40, so that's pretty cool. Good luck with everything. Alright, thank you, Alistair. I think we have another cutscene that's actually coming up after this. I'm just gonna be going ahead and skipping it. But we do have another rival challenge with B-Day, which means that he is gonna be having some new Pokemons. I hope so, and I hope we'll be able to defeat him as well. So let's see how that one goes. Well, it seems like Professor Sonia is actually gonna be healing up your team members, so we are actually good. Let us quickly climb up, and we can actually go ahead and talk to B-Day right here, who is as usual on his antics, and I think this time it's gonna be causing him a lot of pain. He's actually taking the Pokemon from the chairman and trying to destroy this, I guess, a historic site or a mural, just for finding out the Vistas, which is a bit I guess selfish. But anyway, this is B-Day. What else do we have to expect from him? And it seems like we do have to actually battle him to try and stop him at this point. So I guess we are actually ready for this battle as well. His Pokemons are gonna be a bit higher level, and some of them are gonna be evolved, if I believe, at this level. But I think we can still actually take his team down, since they are all psychic type Pokemons. Alright, so here we are challenging B-Day, who has 4 Pokemons like before. I guess he doesn't have a new one. this time he still has, I think this is the first time we're actually seeing a devotion. I think it was not evolved in the last battle that we had. But I did go ahead and switch out Pancham to actually level it up a bit before we go ahead and evolve it. Alright, so that was a great start for this battle. We were able to take his devotion down in one hit. And Pancham is at level 37. Not bad. That's actually the highest level of all of my team members. And I did decide to actually switch out to Rillaboom, who is also at level 36. And I do want to level it up as well. Let's see how we can do as a grass type against his Hatterene, which is at level 35. Not bad. Alright, I'll go ahead and try using knockoff and see how much damage that actually does. That is pretty good, not bad. And let's see what move it actually uses. Side beam. Okay, that is not doing the amount of damage that I expected it would do. That was pretty cool. So we are able to take down his second Pokemon Hatterene. Alright, so we are at a really good speed. Let's see what he brings out next. And Rillaboom is at level 37. Alright, he is actually bringing out Ghostly Duck, which is cool. I guess I can actually switch out to either Corvisquire or Centiskorch. Mostly Centiskorch, since I do want it to level up first, as it was the last Pokemon to level up in the gym battle. Let's see how much damage we can do over here. I did go ahead using Bite, since I think that will be the move that does more damage. Alright, seems like it had Rock too, but as usual it didn't really do too much damage on my Centiskorch. And we are at a pretty good streak, taking down all of his or most of his Pokemons with 2 hits. And there goes down his third Pokemon. Alright, let's see which one is next. I guess this is the final Pokemon he has. And of course my Centiskorch is at level 37 now. Amazing. 3 Pokemons evolving in the same battle, or leveling up I mean. And of course he has his Ponyta, so I'll go ahead and switch out to my Corvisquire, who is the only Pokemon in my team who is at level 36 now. And it seems like B-Day is also focused. Alright, here is his Ponyta, who is one of the Pokemon that I'm actually hoping to catch in the next route. Alright, it's actually faster than us, but didn't really do too much damage. I don't think the Power Tip is going to do too much either, as it's a really weak move. This turn I did decide to use Drill Peck, and for some reason he used Agility. I mean, it's of no use since it's already faster than my Pokemon. But we were able to easily take down the Ponyta. Alright, so this was a really good battle. And all of my Pokemons are at level 37 now. It's amazing. Alright, so we are at a really good pace. And now that we have actually defeated him, well, it doesn't really stop him from doing what he wants to do. So he is gonna be destroying the painting. But he will get expelled from the gym challenge. So he is no longer gonna be a part of this challenge, which means we are not going to be getting to battle this guy for a long time. So I guess this is the last battle with him for now. Anyway, as usual, I'll go ahead and skip out this one as well. And we will actually soon be ending out this episode. The main goal of this episode was to just level up my Pokemons and get the 4th gym badge, which we have. I think we are at a good place. Alright. Well, that was a pretty long cutscene, but as you can see, we do have a new structure behind the mural. And now that we have completed the goal for this episode, I think I'll go ahead and end out this episode over here as well. In the next episode, we'll make our way through Route 7 and we'll be challenging the 5th gym. Alright, thank you all for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel as it helps me a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one.